Hello, my lovelies. I am just trying to work out how to... Oh, there we go. Done. Okay, so welcome to this impromptu live training. I thought I would do some training today and introduce you to something that I haven't talked about in a while, and I realised that this morning. I know I should be talking about all of the basic stuff as well as the really advanced stuff that many of you will have heard me talk about over the last week in the challenge. But what if you weren't in the challenge? Or what if you were in the challenge and you wanted to know more? So if you are joining me, please do let me know in the comments. I've got a lovely cup of coffee here, decaf coffee. I absolutely love coffee, but I can't drink it anymore, so I have to have decaf. So this training is all about the Money Magic Foundations. The Money Magic Foundations are the core of everything we do with Money Alchemy, okay? Money Alchemy works amazingly, but when you don't do the Money Magic Foundations as often as you should, things start to really slow down for you. And it's something that I do a lot of. I'm really good at doing my Money Magic Foundations, and then I start to slow down and I stop doing it. And when I notice things are slowing down, I realize that I need to do these foundations to get it all working again. So if you're watching live, let me know in the comments. Let me know if the video is running all right. It's running a little bit slow here, but let me know. Just say hello in the comments and let me know if the video is okay for you. Okay. And then I will make a start. Just let me know in the comments if you can see me, if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. Yay! Someone can see me. That's amazing. Cool. So the Money Magic Foundations, these are 5 small habits that you can incorporate into your daily life that will, if you use them, will transform your life. Okay. Now, this is the thing, right? As I said, sometimes we know what we need to do, but we don't do it. And Money Alchemy, attracting more abundance into your life, is a choice. Okay. You can choose to carry on what you're doing the way you're doing it, and that's absolutely fine. Or you can choose to make a change and make more abundance. Okay. Now it might sound like that's a no-brainer. Of course you want more abundance. Of course you want more money. But actually, what I'm asking you to do is to choose between something you've known probably all of your life and pick a path that is new, that is less traveled. Yeah. So, it's normal to feel resistance when we start doing these things. So many people download my Money Magic Foundations and they love it and they think it's great and they do them for a couple of weeks and then they stop doing them. Okay. And that's because you have to constantly make that choice to be abundant rather than live in scarcity. So Money Magic Foundations, 5 small habits that you can use in your life all the time. I use them as much as I can remember. And then when I forget, I'm reminded by the fact that my sales are slowing down. And then I start doing them again. Okay. So just bear that in mind. You don't have to be perfect. You can pick it up and run with it again. But if you stop doing these, things do start to slow down. So Money Magic Foundation number 1 is to look for money. Okay. Now this, I know, sounds incredible. Like we think we know where all of our money is, but I promise you, we do not. Okay. Just last week in the challenge that I ran, we did a look for money activity, and so many people were surprised that they found money. Some of the money was money that they'd forgotten about. Some of the money was money that they had never seen before. Some of the money was just coming towards them because they were looking for it. And all of a sudden, new opportunities arose. They got invited to different events, and then more clients came to them because they were simply looking for money. Now, when people come to me, they're normally just fed up of this scarcity, the scarcity mindset, living in scarcity. Okay, they're fed up of it and they want something different. And what happens when we are brought up in scarcity and when we experience scarcity as an adult is we start to believe that scarcity is real. Okay. And because our brains are super clever, it's why your brain is wired to go and find confirmation of your beliefs. Yeah. So the trick here is to change your belief, but that doesn't happen immediately. You have to work at it. And that's where these habits, these foundations come in. So instead of knowing and believing that money is scarce, when you start looking for money, you are infiltrating that negative belief with something more positive. Actually, if I look for money, I'm going to find it. Yeah. So look for money is Money Magic Foundation number 1. And we go into a lot more detail with the Money Magic Foundations in the Academy. Look everywhere, okay? Don't just look in your bank accounts. Money comes in all sorts of shapes and sizes. I was, think about this coffee. Someone could have bought me this coffee at Costa or Starbucks or somewhere like that. That would be money that I didn't have to spend. Someone actually bought me a coffee. They didn't. I made it. But you know what I mean? Money is all around you, and it doesn't necessarily land in your bank account from the places that you're expecting. When I first started out on this journey, I thought I was getting like one payday a month. When you actually look, we have way more paydays in different forms. It could be that you find a fiver. It could be that you get a refund. It could be that, your parents put some money in your bank account or something like that. But we tend to have more than one, more than what we're expecting anyway. Okay. Hi, Lisa. Hello, my lovely. Oh, the video's a bit out of sync. That's weird. Okay, well, I'll carry on anyway, and hopefully it won't be too distracting. Oh, actually, I know what it might be. Let's try this. Let's see if I turn my fancy background off and you just hit the wall. That might speed it up a bit. You can see my lovely sockets here. Okay, so Money Magic Foundation number 2 is to pay attention to money. I nearly forgot what it was then. So looking for money is different to paying attention to money. How many times have you seen money and dismissed it? Now, you might say, I've never done that, Eloise, but how many times have you walked past a coin on the floor in the street? How many times have you got money and decided that you didn't want it or it didn't count? Like, it doesn't count because my mum gave it to me. It doesn't count because I didn't earn it. It doesn't count because it didn't come the way I thought it would. It doesn't count because, it didn't come from my business or it didn't come from that part of my business. When we're not paying attention to all money, the universe is like this. Oh my goodness, she's asking me for money. I'm sending it. But then she's like, no, don't want that. I have this thing when I was trying to generate the first £10,000 month in my business, which feels like a really big deal. And it is. And I was like wanting to generate £10,000 a month in my business. And I didn't notice that I'd done it for 3 months before I noticed it. Because it was coming into a different part of my business. It was coming into my consulting side of the business rather than my money alchemy side of the business. And so I wasn't paying any attention to that. It was incredible. And so when I did pay attention, I was like, I caught myself and I was like, oh, but I didn't want it to come from there. I wanted it to come from here. And what you're saying when you don't pay attention to money like that is firstly, money, you're not giving money attention because maybe she's not worthy or something like that. I don't know. But we're not paying attention, so she's not important to us. Now, in my world, we talk about money as a feminine being, so I'll use the word she. But I was like saying to the universe, I don't want that £10,000. I want that £10,000. Don't want that one. I want that one. And that is really like when you think about that, that's crazy, isn't it? What's the difference? It's £10,000. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. The universe is like, you asked for £10,000. I sent you £10,000. What more do you want? So really interesting how we don't always pay attention to money. Okay, really pay attention to money. Really enjoy every penny. Okay, really look at it. If you find a penny on the ground, don't think, oh, it's only a penny. It's only a penny. I'm not going to pick it up. or pick it up and go, oh, it's only a penny, it doesn't count. Or if someone gives you money for your birthday, say it doesn't count because I didn't earn it. It absolutely counts. It's money. The point is we're manifesting money. Yeah. So pay attention to money. Now, Money Magic Foundation number 3 is to create space for money. Do you even have any space for money in your life? Okay. Are you walking around with a purse that's stuffed full of receipts, or a phone case that's stuffed full of receipts, and no room for actual money? Like, if money is a classy chick, would she want to come and stay in your purse? Is it clean? Is it tidy? Is it nicely organized? You know, think about that. Make space for money. Clear some stuff out. Now, decluttering is a massive part of changing your money mindset. And it doesn't have to be about decluttering money, right? In fact, I advise against decluttering money. Make it very organized, absolutely, but you don't have to get rid of it. This is what I'm saying. So oftentimes decluttering a drawer or emptying a bin or tidying your desk can have a massive impact on your energy, and therefore enables you to manifest more money through sales or just any way, really. Okay, so create space for money. Really important. Create space in terms of time as well. This one speaks to Money Magic Foundation number 2, which is pay attention to money, but also create space for money. Money Magic Foundation number 3. Create space in your diary for money. Okay, so once a month, sometimes once a week, it depends where I am, but once a month I have a date with money, and it's in my diary, so it always happens. I sit down and I check everything that's come in and everything that's gone out, and we make plans together. You know, we just have a little date. I get myself a nice cuppa, I maybe have something to eat, and it's like we're having like a little lunch date or something like that. Make space for money. Really important. If you are someone who avoids your finances, and I get it, that was me. That was me. I was such a money mess. I used to cross my fingers every time I put my card in the machine, because I didn't know what was in my bank account. I didn't know if it was going to get rejected or anything like that. So, like, making space for money and spending that time with money will really help you feel, I know it sounds scary, it will help you feel more in control and more connected to money. In the challenge, it was amazing. There was a lady who went looking for money and felt like she'd only found debt. But actually, turns out that she had discovered some money, and like, it was going to pay off the debt anyway. So honestly, paying attention and making time and space for money is so, so important. I love that one. Whenever I'm feeling a bit stuck, I empty my bin or I tidy a drawer, and my energy shifts, and then money comes to me much easier. When we're surrounded by clutter, it can stifle the flow of creativity and the flow of money. So, I'm glad that's fixed the video. That's good. Okay. So the Money Magic Foundation number 4, I love this one, and it's one that I have to work on. It's probably the one that I find the hardest now. I'm getting better at it, but I still have a few things that go against this habit. So Money Magic Foundation number 4 is speak kindly of money. Yeah. Now, that also involves thinking kindly of money. Now, we are surrounded by a society that talk negatively about money, very negatively. And people who speak positively about money are often sidelined, or, you know, like me, I get called woo-woo, manifesting weirdo, that type of thing. So to actually talk about money positively is a real shift. Okay, it's a real shift. And it's really powerful when you notice the negative stories and sayings that you have in your mind about your money. And these pop up at every level, okay? And it can be something like, all your friends are talking about how money's really hard and they hate the fact that we need to have money. And maybe you find yourself joining in. And when you walk away, you think, oh, that wasn't very positive about money. Now, if money overheard that conversation, whether it was in your head or out loud, would she want to come and stay with you? If you heard people gossiping about you, bad-mouthing you, would you want to stay with them? Would you want to spend more time with them, or would you want to avoid them? So I want you to think about that. What are you saying about money that if she overheard you might make her want to stay away? Are you saying things like, I don't need money? It's not about the money. Money's not important to me. Do you imagine overhearing someone that you care about saying that about you? I don't care about Eloise. Like if I overheard Mark saying, I don't care about her. Like, money should be important to all of us. And like I said, if we think about her like a feminine being and imagine that she's overhearing what we're saying, then maybe we'll stop saying the negative things about her. Do you know what I mean? We don't want to hurt her. She's a great friend. Yeah, or she certainly can be. So speak kindly of money. But listen, don't beat yourself up for the things that you said in the past or even the things that you say in the present. Notice them and reframe them. You don't have to reframe. If you're with lots of people, like, you don't have to go, oh, actually, I've changed my mind. Because I know that can be really awkward. You could do that. I'm getting to the point where I do that. But what you can do is say, I do this a lot to myself. I don't know why I said that, because I don't want to believe that. So what I'm going to change it to is this. So if I say, oh yeah, money's really hard at the moment, I'll say to myself, yes, you know what? Sometimes money is challenging, just like any other relationship. But when I put a bit of effort in, it's a wonderful, wonderful relationship. It's well worth putting a little bit of effort in because it feels so fabulous. Do you know what I mean? So you can just turn that around. Someone's saying they joined late. Could someone let me know what Money Magic Foundation number 1 is? Yes, foundation number 1 is to look for money. Look for money. Let's go out and look for it. Do it like a treasure hunt. And finally, Money Magic Foundation number 5 is money loves to be appreciated. If we think of money as a feminine being, I want you to think about how you, as a person, like to be appreciated. Yeah? Who doesn't love a little bit of appreciation? So what I do for this is basically gratitude. What I do is I think about all the things that money has provided for me. You know, I mean, I'm sat here and I've got a bottle of castor oil on my desk, okay? And money bought that for me. I've got my lighter that many of you know about. Yeah, you know the story behind that. Money bought me that. Yeah, I'm coming to you via a webcam, a computer, and a piece of software that I pay for. Money got me that. Yeah, I'm living in the house that money got me. So every evening, I think of 3 things before I go to sleep that I'm grateful to money for. And like, it could be something like, I have the most comfortable bed. So money bought me that bed and I lay there and I'm like, oh, thank you, money, for being there for me to buy this most amazing bed. Thank you, money, for keeping me warm when it's freezing cold outside, even though it's only 7 degrees. Thank you, money, for all the sales I got in my challenge. Yeah. So I think of 3 things before I go to sleep to say thank you to money. So just to recap the Money Magic Foundations. 1, look for them. Look for money. Okay. Money is everywhere. I promise you. Money is everywhere. Looking for money, you can feel a lot of resistance to looking for money. You might feel a lot of disbelief. But by the act of looking for it, you're way more likely to find it. And when you get used to finding it, you'll find it all the time. Okay, because that's how our brains work. It's called the reticular activating system, and it's looking for confirmation of your beliefs. Okay, Money Magic Foundation number 2 is pay attention to money. Don't just look for it, pay attention to it. Yeah, pay attention to money. Don't discount money because you didn't earn it, or because it was a refund, or because you'd forgotten about it. Like, you don't have to earn your money for it to count. I want you to remember that. Pay attention to all your money. All money is equal, okay? Except for illegal money, we don't deal with that, okay? Only legal money. Money Magic Foundation number 3 is to create space for money. Create space for money. So important. Make sure you've got space in terms of physical space. Something we did in the challenge was to create a lovely money altar or a money corner or a money space where we really celebrated and connected with money. And they are beautiful. Honestly, you should have seen the pictures that were going on in the challenge. Incredible. Money Magic Foundation number 4 is to speak kindly of money. I want you to imagine money is a feminine being and she is always listening. Okay. Would you want to spend time with you if you overheard people saying what you say about money? Money doesn't hold grudges. Okay, you don't need to feel guilty, but just address it once you notice it. Sometimes you might not notice it for a couple of days and think, why did I say that about money? Just reframe it. And then the fifth Money Magic Foundation, is to show appreciation. Money loves appreciation. I do 3 things in my mind every night before I go to sleep. Okay. The Money Magic Foundations are the cornerstone of everything we do in Money Alchemy Academy. And the doors of Money Alchemy Academy are open, and there is a significantly reduced price available at the moment. Normally, Money Alchemy Academy sells for £2,222. Now, until Friday at midnight, it is available for £1,497. But there are also 2 payment plan options. Okay, I want to make this as accessible as possible. You can get in from as little as £135 if you join this week. Okay, Money Alchemy Academy is an incredible 16-week journey into your individual, unique money personality. It's completely tailored to your money personality. Okay, so it's everyone who goes through it experiences it differently, because it's uniquely tailored. It's available straight away. As soon as you sign up, you can log in and you can make a start. Okay. In addition to Money Alchemy Academy, you don't just get Money Alchemy Academy, you get it for life. Okay. So once you're in, but you also get my amazing, incredible Money Alchemy Circle membership for life, all included in that 1497 price. Okay, Money Alchemy Circle is a monthly healing membership which focuses on healing a money wound every month. It is absolutely incredible. My clients love it. They can't speak enough good stuff about it. They absolutely love it. It's simple, it's quick, and it's effective. Okay, that sells for £77 a month, so you get lifetime access to that when you join the academy. You will also get my amazing Energetic Zeros masterclass, which is, it sells for £250. It's incredibly mind-blowing. Energetic Zeros are the levels that we are stuck at, and we repeat patterns that take us back to these levels. I won't go into too much detail now, but that is absolutely incredible. There's so much more stuff in there that I just, I'd be here all day. You also get live calls with me once a month where I answer all your questions and we as a group celebrate your amazing money wins. There's extra training that goes on in that live as well. And if you need a bit of accountability, or even if you don't, you get an email from me once a month saying, "Hey, how are you doing?" And that often reminds, half of my clients reply straight away with all the things that they've been doing in Money Alchemy. And then the other half are like, "Oh, yes, need to do that. I'm getting on it." So it's a fantastic way to keep you accountable. So let me just pop the details on the screen, if I can find it. There we go. So if you would like to join Money Alchemy Academy, the doors are closing Friday at midnight. Come and join us. It's fearlesslyfeminine.me/MAA1. And if you've got questions about the Academy, please do DM me and I will be able to chat through your questions with you on the DMs. So doors are open. The Money Magic Foundations are the cornerstone of everything we do. Obviously, they are the very first thing that we do, but then we build on those every single week, every single month, all the time. And things change fast in Money Alchemy Academy. So I hope you found this training useful. And like I said, if you've got any questions, just drop me a DM and I look forward to welcoming you into the Academy. Mwah!